Today I'm in Oberlin, Ohio at
Campbell House Antiques. Eugenia Bobo. Eugenia. Last name is Bobo. B-O-B-O. I've been here since 2005. Yes,
Oberlin.
I'm a resident of
Life
Oberlin.
resident?
Yes. I just walked in and asked them if they needed anybody to help out. I think it's an antique store, but it's a great place to learn about your history, history. I'm very much interested in African American history and the black heritage. And Oberlin, of course, has a long reputation from the time that they founded the college in 1833. The heritage of Oberlin has been based on their unique approach and to freedom for slaves from the South. And so slaves on a regular basis escaped from the South and came through Oberlin, and they consider Oberlin the 99th station on the Underground Railroad, the 100th station being Lake Erie in Canada. so this is an escape route to Canada. And I have done, since living here in Oberlin, I have done volunteer work for the Heritage Center, and that is very much where we tell the story of slavery in Oberlin. With the founding of the college, Oberlin College was one of the first colleges to allow African Americans to attend, and also women. So minorities were in the college as early as 1833 when they founded the college. No, I do not have children. Okay. It's an unfortunate thing, but I don't. Well, me.
And being, more importantly, I just experienced a group of unruly children in your store, and the way that you handle it is unlike the depiction that we have of African American, and more importantly African American women on television. You handled that with respect, honor.
Well, that's interesting that you noticed that. Yes, it's important to me. As an African American, I have a long history of shopping and going into all kinds of stores. I've been in all kinds of stores. And I think it's common knowledge that African Americans have felt that they have experienced discrimination and store owners not welcoming them as much. Or the other stereotype is that African Americans look more likely to be the ones that are going to steal something. So with all of that in my mind, I try very hard to not fall into that same type of stereotype. When I see a black person coming, and especially black children, I want them to be treated just like I would treat a white child, because it's only fair that they be given the same opportunities. But it is kind of scary. It's kind of scary because most white children are accompanied by their parents, and it's nerve-wracking when very young people come in the store and they are not accompanied by their parents, and you don't know exactly what to do. But I think if a person is honest, and I think if you interface with them on it honestly and straightforward, let them know that that they need to conduct themselves in a proper fashion. Yes, I think the response is good. They turned out, I think those very children that you were looking at, it turns out that they're very fine people. There's nothing wrong with them. Apparently they have good families, because the young ladies that came in afterward apparently those were family members. So they understand proper conduct, and so. But I appreciate your recognizing it, because I do try very hard not to show racism. Even as an African American, we have to concern ourselves with not being racist, because in order to, we accuse white people of being racist, but we are very race conscious ourselves.